When I'm defending, I'm contacting the shot here. My hand doesn't move initially. I'm contacting the shot here. After hitting, let the shot penetrate the sponge. I continue forward. See, my forearm is fully tensed. Look again. After hitting, my arm continues forward. Let the shot penetrate the sponge. Feed the shot with more spin. The more spin, the better. Look, this shot has a lot of spin. Normally, this shot should fly upward upon contact. But why? Because the shot penetrated the sponge. The shot is fully controlled by my balance, by my body, by my blade. So after defending, you see the shot starts to drop. The shot continues to drop down here. This is what happens when you control the shot. You give the shot a forward feel. Exactly, very well explained. For those who haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I noticed many people asked about forehand defense. Forehand defense follows the same principle. Forehand loop, backhand loop, backhand fast loop. They all follow the same principle. You need to find this feeling after contacting the shot. Have you heard of my 1-3 backhand theory? It's based on this same idea. The third backhand theory says to divide your backhand shot into 3 parts. The first part is the distance between your blade and the shot. Why maintain this distance? To store power. The second part is for what? The shot stays on the sponge. Why should the ball stay on the sponge? It's the feeling we just discussed. Not stopping once you contact the shot. When you stop, the shot just has the feel of thin contact on the rubber. It's hard to feel the shot. So, in this middle part, the ball stays on the sponge. You see the force of the shot moving this way, and your forward force. When they combine, you control the ball and then continue forward. Go through the middle part. When you've gone through this middle part, the shot leaves your hand. Then your hand has a follow-through motion. This is what I previously talked about. The third theory, it's actually connected to backhand defense. It's to make sure you don't pull back immediately after contact. Let me demonstrate a backhand fast loop. Take a look. I'll use the common incorrect way to hit the shot, whether forehand or backhand. Take a look. What everyone does is just pull back right after contact. Doesn't this shot feel hollow? The sound when it hits the blade is very hollow. Or you go through the motion. Like this, right? It's like you're scraping Fangbo with long pips. The shot is not solid at all. It just brushes with the rubber. The shot isn't solid. The shot has no quality and there's no feel. Now I'll use the method I just mentioned. Hit the shot through the sponge. Let the shot sink into the sponge. Then extend out. See? After the shot, my wrist is still tense. When looping, see? If you loop the way most people do, check the form, right? The shot only stayed on the rubber for a moment. Even if you exert force, it's wrong. Exert force. Even with force, the shot still lacks speed. No speed or stability at all. Do you see that? Look at the feeling of the shot going through the sponge. See? Let the shot penetrate through the sponge. I then continue extending that force. You see, the shot naturally gains quality because you're pressing the shot into the sponge and then keep moving forward. Otherwise, the shot bounces off too early. So, for forehand loop, backhand flick, all your techniques, all table tennis techniques, require what we call finesse. And if you use this method to push the shot, you'll feel the push differently. When you push, what do? Just a light touch, right? Nobody holds on to the ball when pushing. Look at Fangbo's push shot. He makes the shot feel like it weighs 70 kilograms. That weight, that spin. Don't you feel it? They're push shots at higher levels, aren't just chops. Feed me a shot. I'll demonstrate a common mistake. For the push shot, you're all poking. Just poking at the shot. You can hear the hollow sound again. Here's how to control the shot. Once you control it, keep your arm firm until you send the shot over. The entire arc drops down. Look, even for drop shots, it's the same. See the entire arc? It drops down. The same goes for long pushes. That spin isn't created by flicking your wrist. It's generated through the shot and blade working together. See how the trajectory drops down. If you don't push like this, watch what happens. The shot is slow, giving the opponent more time, and the spin is weak. This principle I'm discussing today applies to all your techniques, especially for us amateur players, who all have this problem. Always making contact with the shot during the motion, which is incorrect. You need to follow the shot, follow the shot's rhythm, follow the shot's contact point. You must strike solidly, and have the courage to let the ball stay on the sponge for a bit. And don't release the power prematurely. By joining my membership, you can watch more than 10 videos in advance and access 30 professional tutorial videos by Fangbo. These videos cover everything from beginner basics to advanced techniques,
because it's possible for him to push it to your forehand area,
ensuring you'll find the skills you need. The cost ranges from $1 to $3, depending on your region. Thank you all for your support.